God bless the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway, and God bless the USRA. Race fans, welcome to the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway for round number 12 for the chase for the championship for the 2022 racing season. It's good to have you here on behalf of everybody here at the track. And Quentin Tina, we want to welcome each and every one of you. We want to welcome everybody on ShowMeDirt.tv. We are live on our Facebook Live look-in, and we are getting ready for the Ozark Sporting Goods Power Eye Super Stocks. While we are live on Facebook, Kitten Blackbird, if you see this, buddy, we are praying for you and your family. We love you, and you are a part of the Midway Speedway family. And our thoughts and prayers are with you for your family, as Kitten lost his grandmother this past week. But here we go. It is time for the Ozark Sporting Goods Power Eye Super Stock Heat Race number 1. And here we go on the pole for this one out of Grove Springs, Missouri. He is currently your track point leader in the Power Eye Super Stocks here. It is the 56 of Mark Davis. And on his outside from Camdenton, Missouri, in the 82, that's going to be Brandon Hall. Row number 2. He is right now runner-up in the Power Eye Super Stocks National Point Standings, just 20 points out of that first place spot. It is Ted Welshmeyer in that 21W, and on his outside from Phillipsburg, Missouri, that is going to be the 32 of Jim Button. Last week, it was the 21 of Ted Welshmeyer. That car there on the inside of row number 2 ended up in the Remax Next Generation victory lane. And lights will be going off here next time by for the Ozark Sporting Goods Power Eye Super Stock Heat Race number 1 of 2 heat races. Right now, Mark Davis has a 60-point lead on the 7 of Joshua Lewis. Joshua Lewis on hand with us tonight. He will be in heat race number 2. The 4 cars, 8 laps is your distance. Lights are off. Mark Davis on a pole for this one. Keith Foreman, the flag man, doing his little boogie. We're getting ready to kick things off for round number 12 for the chase for the championship. For the Ozark Sporting Goods Power Eye Super Stock Heat Race number 1, green flag is in the air. Mark Davis already off to a great start there. They go into turns 1 and 2. Brandon Hall in that 82 sitting right there in second. 21 of Ted Welshmeyer in that third spot. He shoots on the outside, high and wide in turns 3 and 4. Look at that great view on the Facebook Live look in from our drone shot there, as they're watching that battle there for that third spot between the 32 of Jim Button and the 82 of Brandon Hall. But it is all Mark Davis out front in that 56. He comes around here with a big lead on that 21W, last week's feature winner of Ted Welshmeyer. Right now, the 56 of Mark Davis out of Grove Springs, Missouri out front, your leader. He's had 4 feature wins so far this season. Quite a few heat race wins for him. 5 total heat race wins for the 56 of Mark Davis. And he's looking to add to that, as well as right now we are spread out around the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. The 56 of Mark Davis out front. Great shot there once again on your leader, the 56 of Mark Davis out of Grove Springs, Missouri. Has that big lead on that 21W Ted Welshmeyer. They come out of turn number 4. As we have 5 laps in this 8-lap heat race. As Mark Davis resides just down the road, and right now he resides in that first place spot. 2 more laps to go for that 56 of Mark Davis. The 82 of Brandon Hall trying to stay on the lead lap right there as Mark Davis makes his way out of 4. White flag is in the air one more time around for the 56 of Mark Davis. Mark Davis, if he can hold on, this will be his 6th heat race win this season for the 56 of Mark Davis, and he gets it done. He is your winner. The 21 W10 Welshmeyer coming home second. The 32 of Jim Button rounding out here in your third place spot. So Mark Davis, the 56, your heat race winner. We get ready for heat race number 2. I've already talked about this driver earlier, as he is right now 60 points out of the point lead that the 56 of Mark Davis has. But out of Stoughton, Missouri on the pole, it is going to be the 7 of Joshua Lewis, the Wild Child, on his outside. Good to have that car with us here tonight, back together out of Fairgrove, Missouri. That's going to be the 820 of Jimmy Thomas. In row number 2, it'll be the 32P of Brad Phillips out of Lebanon, Missouri. 3 cars, 8 laps is your distance for the Ozark Sporting Goods POWRi Superstock heat race number 2. As the lights are off here, Wild Child Joshua Lewis will lead him in the turn number 4. Green flag is in the air as we're underway here. There's a bunch of smoke coming out underneath the Wild Child in the 7 of Joshua Lewis, as down the backstretch they go. Joshua Lewis out front, the 820 of Jimmy Thomas in that second spot. Brad Phillips in that 32X having a good run. On my race pass, it's the 32P, but the car is the 32X on the track. But Joshua Lewis has not got a feature win this season. Has had 3 heat race wins so far this season. As right now he's holding a comfortable lead there on the 820 of Jimmy Thomas. And you can see the smoke coming out underneath that 7 of the Wild Child. If you forgot your bug spray, don't worry, the 7 of Joshua Lewis is taking care of it, as those mosquitoes are probably staying away. But it's not slowing that 7 machine down, as he is out front. Ozark Sporting Goods is sponsor of our POWRi Superstocks. Great season once again for them in the 2022 racing season. They come out of turn number 4. We are 5 laps in, as the 7 of Joshua Lewis still out front, extending his lead on the 820. So if Josh Lewis can hold on, your top 2 in the point standings here at the track is going to get a heat race win tonight. White flag is in the air one more time around. The 820 of Jimmy Thomas in second. The 32X of Brad Phillips in that third spot. And here comes Joshua Lewis. The final time out of turn number 4 for heat race number 2. Checker flag is in the air. The 820 of Jimmy Thomas coming on second. And Brad Phillips in the 32X coming home third. So that will wrap it up for the POWRi Superstock heat races. Once again, great shot here of the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway here in Lebanon, Missouri. There's a picture of our pit area right there, and Superstocks making their way off the track here. We get ready for the Macadoodles POWRi Pure Stocks heat race number 1 on the pole for this one. Out of Marshville, Missouri, it's going to be the 12 of Greg Dykstra. On his outside from Long Lane, Missouri, it's going to be the 6 of Corey Henson, but Corey Henson not making the call. So McNoodle's Power Eye Pure Stocks. So the My Race Pass was recalculating the lineups here. So we got a couple of cars in the wrong heat. We'll get that switched out there. But scheduled for heat race number 1 on the pole will be the 12 of Greg Dykstra out of Marshville, Missouri. On the outside will be the 6 of Corey Henson. Row number 2 will be the inside the 6 of the 5 of Justin McDowell, then with the 14 of Jonathan Finley, then a 42 in Chad Nevins. So a race director talking to the drivers through their race receiver. All the drivers here at the track have race receivers in their helmets. So he's telling the 5 of Justin McDowell that he is scheduled for this heat. And here comes the 5 of Justin McDowell coming on the track. So while we're getting this figured out, while we're on our Facebook Live, this Tuesday, I want to celebrate a big birthday. Previous track owner, longtime track owner here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway, Jack Jones, celebrating the big 5-0, his 50th birthday on Tuesday. Want to wish that old man a happy birthday, Jack, and hope that you are enjoying your night, probably on the lake. As I saw a picture of Jack on Facebook when he was at the Little Big Town concert last Friday night. He's getting that beach body, that beach look all fixed up there, as he doesn't live on the beach. He lives at the Osage Beach, but him and Dana are loving that lake life. And there we go. So great shot there of the drone. Want to welcome everybody, as welcome to the Lebanon Midway Speedway. And here we go. We got the lineup figured out. Lights are going off. Pretty good crowd on hand here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway for being in a heat advisory and hot temperatures here tonight. Here we go. Sun going down, cooling off here as the racing on the track is heated up here, as the green flag is in the air for the McNoodles Power Eye Pure Stock Heat Race number 1. Greg Dykstra out front, your leader, the 6 of Corey Henson, trying to hold off that 5 of Justin McDowell. Justin McDowell right now our current track point leader. He is 12 points in front of that 8K of Tyler Knudsen. Last week's feature winner, he's going to be in heat race number 2, but right now it is Greg Dykstra in that 12 out front. Look at the race though for third between that 5 of Justin McDowell and the 42 in Chad Nevins, side by side for them. And here comes Justin McDowell, the inside of Corey Henson. Great race for that runner-up spot. Justin McDowell, your current point leader, on the inside of the 6 of Corey Henson. Corey Henson right now third in the point standings, as Justin McDowell, Tyler Knudsen, Corey Henson, and Austin Wilson, your top 4 in the point standings, all within less than 100 points of each other. As it is Greg Dykstra out front in that 12. The 6 of Corey Henson trying to hold off the 5 of Justin McDowell. We also want to wish Preston McDowell a happy birthday yesterday, as Justin McDowell on the 5 right now out in that third spot there. Having a pretty good race there. But right now it is Greg Dykstra in that 12 out front all by himself. But the race right now is side by side. Racing for the 5 of Justin McDowell and the 6 of Corey Henson. Justin McDowell now in front of the 6 of Corey Henson, as Greg Dykstra will come down the front stretch here. 2 more laps to go, as it's Dykstra, McDowell, and Henson, your top 3. 12 of Greg Dykstra. This will be, if he can hold on, his second heat race win of the season, as he got one in heat race number 1 on week number 2. This is heat race number 1 on round number 12. So 10 rounds ago, he got a heat race win. He's going to get one tonight. The 12 of Greg Dykstra, your heat race winner. The 5 of Justin McDowell coming home second. The 6 of Corey Henson coming home third. So Greg Dykstra in that 12 coming home, your heat race winner. We get ready for heat race number 2. Eight laps is your race distance. On the pole for this one, out of Elton, Missouri, it's going to be the 47A of Jack Wood. On his outside from Lebanon, Missouri, it's going to be the 42 of Trevor Ellingson. Row number 2 on the inside from Richland, Missouri, that's going to be the 03 of Tim Ellis. On his outside from Lebanon, Missouri, it's going to be the 8K of Tyler Knutson. Tyler Knutson right now 12 points from the point lead in the track point standings. Row number 3 on the inside from Lebanon, Missouri, that's going to be the 17 of Austin Wilson. And on his outside, the older brother of Tyler Knutson, that's going to be the 1K of Brandon Knutson. Lights are off. Looking to go green this time for the Macrodoodles POWRi Pure Stock Heat Race number 2. Jack Wood on the pole. Green flag is in the air. We're on their way for heat race number 2. Great side-by-side racing for the lead all the way through the track. Here we go. Jack Wood going around in a hard knock to the front end as Jack Wood was spinning around. The 17 of Austin Wilson had nowhere to go. Watch it right here on the instant replay, and there we go. And 17 of Austin Wilson, he had 2 incidents he was trying to avoid. The 03 of Tim Ellis got a little bit sideways there, and you can see fluid being laid down there from the 17 of Austin Wilson. But the 03 of Tim Ellis got sideways there, and watch it right here. Watch that 03. You got it sideways. Austin Wilson trying to avoid him, and a boom, head-on collision in turn number 2. And you can see right there, once that impact was made, that yellow light came on. And it looks like movement there in the 47 of Jack Wood, as our track crew is making their way to that 47. You can see there on ShowyDirt.tv the movement in the cockpit of that 47A. But too much damage for the 17 of Austin Wilson to continue on. So they will get the track cleared there in turn number 2 for the Joker Welding caution coming out. Joker Welding, a big welding business here in Wacoit County, as Joe does a fantastic job. A lot of experience there at Joker Welding, as they have expanded their business to being a welding store as well, so you can get wire and fuel and helmets all right there at Joker Welding. As we're under caution here for the Macrodoodles POWRi Pure Stocks heat race number 2 for the Joker Welding caution. Give them a call at 417-991-WELD. As the 47A of Jack Wood getting assistance here from the push truck. Right now, as it stands, Justin McDowell right now is 5th in the national point standings, and Tyler Knutson, the 8K, is 6th in the national point standings in the POWRi Pure Stocks. So lights are off. Green next time for the pure stocks here as 4 cars remain. So the 42, Trevor Ellington, the 03 of Tim Ellis, and the Knudsen brothers in row number 2. Tyler Knudsen, the 8K, and Brandon Knudsen in the 1K. Green flag is in the air. The 42, Trevor Ellington out front. The 8K of Tyler Knudsen, last week's Petro winner right there in that second spot. Trevor Ellington, though, trying to hold on. And that 42, knew we were at pure stock there. Week number 2. Look at the great race there on your television, computer, or phone. And Trevor Ellington, what a great shot there. Whoa, and a great save by Brandon Knudsen. You couldn't ask for a better shot right there. Those watching on ShowMeDirt.tv, watch it once again on this instant replay. And this 42 with Trevor Ellington, too much, and almost took out both of the Knudsen brothers. Once again, we appreciate all of our production crew here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway. Thomas Shaw with ShowMeDirt.tv. Nathan Warson, photography. He's here with his drone, giving us a great shot. Also want to mention Shauna Grindstaff. She's our track photographer here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway, but she hasn't been feeling good this week, so we hope that you start feeling better, Shauna, if you're watching, and start to feeling better. But we want to welcome, I believe I'm getting this right, Evan Maddox, a local young photographer here tonight, taking pictures for us as their green flag is in the air. And it is now the Knudsen brothers out front. 8K of Tyler Knudsen out front. Brandon Knudsen. As I always say, it's like when they were younger, playing in yards, side by side. Tyler Knudsen on the outside, Brandon Knudsen on the inside. Brandon Knudsen has the advantage down the backstretch. In that one, Tyler Knudsen on the outside. Great shot there on ShowMeDirt.tv. Look at that space between them. As that is good, clean, side-by-side racing there from the brothers. But the 8K of Tyler Knudsen working that high side in and taking advantage in the turns number 3 and 4. But look out, here comes that 42. Trevor Ellington, he's making his way back up towards the front. Now we got 3 cars in the picture here for the lead. And here we go, the 8K of Tyler Knudsen made a good move out of turn number 2. He's out front now. Here comes the 42 of Trevor Ellington. We got 2 cars battling right there for that runner-up spot. Great racing for the Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stock Heat Race number 2. Last week's feature winner, the 8K of Tyler Knudsen, losing some spots. He's right now currently 3rd. But his older brother, the 1K of Brandon Knudsen, out front in that first spot. Trevor Ellington, what a regroup that he has had to run back up to that second spot. But here comes Tyler Knudsen on the inside of him. Side by side, tight racing in the turns 3 and 4. Tyler Knudsen going down at that bottom. We got 1 more lap to go. It's anybody's race. But right now, that 1K of Brandon Knudsen trying to hold off and get the win. Down the backstretch they go. Brandon Knudsen right now, 3 heat race wins for him so far this season. He's getting ready to get his 4th. Checker flag is in the air for Brandon Knudsen. The 8K of Tyler Knudsen coming home 2nd, and the 42 of Trevor Ellington coming home 3rd. What a race there. And what a recovery there for the 42 of Trevor Ellington, making his way back up towards the front and battling up there with the leaders. All right, looks like Joe is getting ready to bring out another heat race. And it looks like we also got another man over there. What's that? Oh, well, that's Buck over there bringing out the late models. Buck from Missouri Public Hunters. That's right. We're famous here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway. We got the celebrities, we got the stars. Well, it is time for the Spectrum Design Dirt Late Model Heat Race. One on the pole for this one. It is going to be the 5 of Austin Vincent on his outside, the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. This is going to be the 13 of Sean Whitman. Here we go, lights are off. And green flag is in the air. Austin Vincent out front. The 4A of Dustin Atkinson in second. Austin Vincent right there in front of your current track point leader. As the 5 of Austin Vincent out front. Side by side, great tight racing there. As Austin Vincent, new driver here tonight, racing with our track point leader, the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. Dustin Atkinson right now has 5 feature wins so far this season. Got one last week, got a heat race win in heat race number 2. This is heat race number 1. And that 5 of Austin Vincent is making that 4A of Dustin Atkinson work for it, but look out, here comes the machine. And he slides up to the top. Can he make it stick there? Makes a great pass on the 5 of Austin Vincent. Austin Vincent now on the inside. Great racing for the Spectrum Design Late Model Heat Race number 1. The drone trying to catch up to these fast late models here. The 5A of Austin Vincent and the 5. Too much for him as turn number 4 caught him. And the Joker Welding caution flag coming out. Watch it once again here on the Midwest Sheet Metal Instant Replay. And once again, that turn 3 and 4 captured the 5 of Austin Vincent. Not sure if he popped the brakes too hard there and shut it down or something snapped on that 5 machine. If something snapped, though, I know a pretty good welder that could probably weld that up for you. As Joker Welding is a portable welding business. I believe he also has his welding machine with him here tonight. Great view of Laclede County here, the Ozarks. This track is placed right in the heart of Laclede County. As it is good to see the grass turning green, and Mother Nature blessed us with some good amount of rain this week. And we have been desperately wanting some rain for a long, long time. These farmers are looking to get a second cutting of hay. But Austin Vincent is looking to get a second chance here at the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. As green flag is in the air, Dustin Atkinson out front, your leader, the 5 of Austin Vincent, right there in that second spot. As they go into turns 3 and 4. Out of 4, down the front stretch they go. It is still Dustin Atkinson out front. The 5 of Austin Vincent in that second spot there. Here we go. White flag is in the air one more time around. Dustin Atkinson hold off the 5 of Austin Vincent. Dustin Atkinson has over 100-point lead in the track point standings. But he does not have a very big lead on that 5 of Austin Vincent, but he's going to get it done. He's going to get a heat race win. That is 3 heat races in a row for him. As that will make it 5 heat race wins for him this season. Austin Vincent coming home second. We get ready now for heat race number 2 on the pole for this one. For the Spectrum Design Late Model Heat Race number 2 out of Bolivar, Missouri. That's going to be a 52 of Stephen Price. On his outside from Polk, Missouri, that's going to be the 14W with Dustin Walker. In out of Springfield, Missouri, it's going to be the 74 of Kyle Bates. Kyle Bates, Dustin Walker, been joining us in the later part of the season, have had some really good runs in their late model machines. As lights are off, Stephen Price will lead them into turns 3 and 4. Green flag is in the air. They shoot out of turn number 4. Stephen Price out front. Your leader 14 of Dustin Walker right there in that second spot. And too much once again. We have seen a lot of cars captured in these turns tonight. Watch it here on the Midwest Sheet Metal Instant Replay. He got so close and he's like, oh, I can make it, but couldn't make it stick, and he went around. And he was saying, uh-oh, spaghetti-O's as he was going around there in that 14W with Dustin Walker. So single file lights are going down for the Spectrum Design late model heat race number 2. Green flag is back in the air as Stephen Price leads him down the front stretch. 74, Kyle Bates trying to hold on to that second spot, but here comes Dustin Walker. He takes back a spot. And now he is in the same boat he was in, but now he's going to try to make it stick, and he does, side by side, racing. Dustin Walker takes the lead from the 52 of Stephen Price, and he wasted no time. As that is a brave man to drive hard in there in turns 3 and 4 like he did the first time, but was captured. And that second time he made it stick, and the third time he made it stick as well, and he's out front. Stephen Price, though, trying to gain ground on the 14 of Dustin Walker. Down the front stretch, Walker goes. Dustin Walker last week got a heat race, and heat race number 1. Now 14W. Down the front stretch he goes. 52 is Stephen Price in second. 74, Kyle Bates in that third spot. Dustin Walker will come out turn number 4. White flag is in the air one more time around for him. 52 is Stephen Price, holding on that second spot. But the same as last week, your feature winners this week. That's going to 14W Dustin Walker. The 52 is Stephen Price. Second, the 74, Kyle Bates coming on third. But last week it was Dustin Walker, Dustin Atkinson. This week it is Dustin Atkinson and Dustin Walker. The last week in the feature it was Dustin Atkinson. There you see the great pit shot here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway. And there you have it. There is the staging area as our Norris Logging Power I Midwest Modified Heat Race number 1 comes out on the track here for their heat race action. As on the pole for this one, it's going to be the 05 of Cheyenne Bauman. On his outside from Lebanon, Missouri is going to be 18T of Tony Wright. Row number 2 on the inside will be the 4 of Caleb Rhodes out of Lebanon, Missouri. On his outside, it's going to be the 28 of Wesley Briggs out of Lebanon, Missouri. Row number 3 on the inside, it's going to be 6T of Austin Treadway out of Springfield, Missouri. It's going to be the 4C of Braden Connor out of Lebanon, Missouri. Green flag is in the air. Cheyenne Bauman and Tony Wright battling there for the lead spot. Tony Wright pushes up the track. But look out, here comes that 4 of Caleb Rhodes. Caleb Rhodes there on the inside of the 05 of Cheyenne Bauman. And they're racing hard and 2 rows deep, side by side, racing action there as Tony Wright takes lap number 1. Caleb Rhodes in the 4 and second. Here comes that 4C of Braden Connor. He's now on the inside of the 4. It's the battle of the 4s for that runner-up spot. The 4C of Connor on the inside. The 4 of Rose on the outside. As it is Wright still out front in that 18. Here comes the 6C of Austin Treadway on the inside of Cheyenne Bowman. As it is Tony Wright out front. 4C of Braden Connor in second. The 4 of Caleb Rhodes in that third spot. So the 28 of Wesley Briggs pulling into the pits. Problems early for him. As down the backstretch, the 18 of Tony Wright with his big lead on the 4C of Braden Connor. The 4 of Caleb Rhodes in that second spot. And the 4 Caleb Rhodes in that third spot. There's 2 4s on the track, and it's very confusing to me. 4C is Braden Connor, the 4 of Caleb Rhodes. That single file all the way around the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. 2 more laps to go for that 18 of Tony Wright. Tony Wright joined us late in the middle of the season here, and he's going to get the white flag one more time around for him. He's trying to get his first heat race win of the season. Out of turn number 3 in the 4 and out of 4. Tony Wright is going to get that checkered flag. 4C of Braden Connor coming home second. The 4 of Caleb Rhodes coming home third. 6C of Austin Treadway fourth. The 05 of Cheyenne Bowman coming home fifth. So great run there for the 18 of Tony Wright out of Lebanon, Missouri. So he's going to get heat race number 1 for the Norris Logging POWRi Midwest Modifieds as we get ready now for heat race number 2 on the pole for this one. Last week he got his first heat race win of the season out of Lebanon, Missouri. It's going to be the 7C of Derek Cook. And on his outside from Lebanon, Missouri, it's going to be the 25 of Billy Jones. On the inside of row number 2, he is currently your POWRi Midwest Modified National Point leader. That's the 64 of Pete Richardson. And on his outside from Lebanon, Missouri, it's going to be the 5H of Austin Huntley. In row number 3, right now currently second in the track point standings, that's the 32 of Joe Francis. We get ready here. Derek Cook on the pole. He'll lead him in turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. Derek Cook out front. Here comes Pete Richardson in that 64 on the inside. Look at the race back there for third between Joe Francis and Billy Jones. As at lap number 1, we'll go to the 64. Your national point leader, Pete Richardson. The 7C of Derek Cook in second. The 32 of Joe Francis in that third spot. Here we go. Joe Francis going on the inside of the 7C of Derek Cook. Side by side. Great tight racing there for that second spot. Francis on the inside of Cook. They're side by side as Pete Richardson, the 64, extending his lead out front. Ooh, Francis slides up in front of Cook. Here comes Cook going back on the outside. As Francis closed the door there on the outside, shut the door on the 7C of Derek Cook. Great tight racing there. As Joe Francis has 8 top 5s, 9 top 10s, but no wins for him this season. He's looking to make some gains in that point standing. He can't do that with the 64 Pete Richardson out front. It's Pete Richardson. It's been a while since he's been in the Remax Next Generation victory lane. He put on Facebook, it's time to get the car set up back in order. And it looks like tonight they have got that car set up. And he is out front leading the Norris Logging POWRi US Modified Heat Race number 2. As he'll make his way out of turn number 4. White flag is in the air one more time around. Pete Richardson, your national point leader, will go into turns 3 and 4 for the final time in this heat race. As that will be his 10th heat race win this season. 32 of Joe Francis coming on second. The 7C of Derek Cook coming on third. Very, very impressive for that 64 to get his 10th heat race wins in 12 rounds. So now we get ready for the J2 cars, USRA Beamon heat race number 1. On the pole for this one. Right now he is currently your track point leader out of Lebanon, Missouri. That's going to be the 65 of Chris Jackson. So the 65 of Chris Jackson on the pole. The 6 of Jay Flynn out of Lebanon, Missouri. So then it'll be the 9 of Tim Clements and the 39 of the White Brown. So we'll get some couple of cars out here on the track for heat race number 1. Want to wish my soon-to-be wife, my currently fiance, Bethany, a happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying your day today. And so a lot of birthdays here at the Mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway celebrating this week. As mentioned earlier, Jack Jones celebrating his 50th birthday on Tuesday. It's good to have the 65 of Chris Jackson back with us this week. So last week it was Ryan Gilmore getting the feature win. But right now, since Chris Jackson has missed a couple of weeks, the 6 of Jay Flynn is 45 points from the point lead. So the 71C is going to be the 9 of Tim Clemens. So imagine that 71C created into a 9. We do know the first 2 cars, the 65 of Chris Jackson and the 6 of Jay Flynn. And green flag is in the air. Chris Jackson out front, wasting no time with his big lead out front. The 6 of Jay Flynn in that second spot. The 39 of the White Brown right there in that third spot. Chris Jackson will come out and take lap number 1. Chris Jackson has 5 heat race wins so far this season. As the 6 of Jay Flynn running there in second. The 39 of the White Brown in that third spot. And Chris Jackson out front. Jay Flynn in the second spot there. As it's all Chris Jackson. No. White flag is in the air for the 65 of Chris Jackson. Checker flag is in the air for the 65 of Chris Jackson. Look at this race there for second, though, out of 4. It's going to be the 6 of Jay Flynn coming on second, and the 39 of the White Brown coming on third. And then it'll be the 71C/9 of 10 Clemens coming on fourth. Get ready for now for the J2 cars, USRA B-Mod Heat Race number 2. On the pole for this one, it's going to be the 9P out of Marshville, Missouri of Sam Petty. On his outside is going to be the 68 of Donnie Betts out of Lebanon, Missouri. Then it's going to be the 15H of Jeremy Hazel of Lynchburg, Missouri. Lights are off for Heat Race number 2. The J2 cars, USRA B-Mods Heat Race number 2. Welcome everybody watching on our Facebook Live look-in. Race to Save, racetosave.com, suicide prevention. Here we go. Sam Petty on the pole will lead him in the turns. Number 4, green flag is in the air. Sam Petty out front. 68 of Donnie Betts in that second spot. 15H of Jeremy Hazel running third. The 9 of Sam Petty right there out front. The 68 of Donnie Betts in second. 15 of Jeremy Hazel is running third. As it is Sam Petty out front. Sam Petty has got 2 heat race wins in a row for him the past 2 weeks. He's looking to extend that heat race win streak. He got one back on round number 10, round number 11. This is round number 12, and he is out front leading the way. 68 of Donnie Betts in second. Here comes that 15H of Jeremy Hazel making a run there, as he is gaining on that 68 of Donnie Betts. But it's still Sam Petty out front in that 9. 68 of Donnie Betts in second. Here comes the 15H of Jeremy Hazel. Out of turn number 4. Look at that race for second there on the ShowMeThere.tv. Donnie Betts trying to hold off that 15 of Hazel. Here comes, Hazel, but went off the gas a little bit, lost his momentum in turn number 2. We'll see if he can pick it back up, as the 9 of Sam Petty, though, has not let up. He is extending his lead out front. This right here, I believe, will make it 3 heat races in a row if he can hold on. Sam Petty will come out of turn number 4. Checker flag is in the air for Sam Petty, as he's got a good run right there in the 9. 68 of Donnie Betts coming on second. The 15H of Jeremy Hazel rounding out there in that 3rd spot. That will do it for our heat race action here tonight. So fans, that'll be a good time to go visit the concession stand, get you something to eat and drink. Go visit the beer garden on the turn 4 end. As we welcome everybody here to the Lebanon Midway Speedway. Once again, feel free to get on Facebook, share. Make sure you share tonight's racing facilities. And look who it is. Lebanon Midway Speedway is home to a celebrity. Right there is Buck Neckett there from Missouri Public Hunters. If you haven't followed Missouri Public Hunters, you need to. Because Buck is now a new employee here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. What in the world, Buck? What are you doing, buddy? It's dark. Hey, you don't be. Hey, don't mess with my. Don't mess with my flagman. Hey, he has the black flag. Buck, you can't even start your 4-wheeler, Buck. Did you even pass preschool? I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, go to the infield, Buck. That's where you belong, buddy. Don't get too dirty down there. Well, that's Buck down there. He's a new hire that Clint hired on, and he thinks he's funny and entertaining. And if you follow him on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube, he is pretty funny. Buck, you got a fishing pole? Buck, dude. Buck, this isn't Bennett Springs or Lake of the Ozarks, buddy. Buck, that is a mud hole, dude. I don't know what you're doing, but there is no fish. Whoa, Buck, you probably grabbed a mud clod or a rock down there, Buck. I guarantee you there is no fish down there, Buck. You are wasting your time. Even though there's water there, that doesn't mean there's fish there, Buck. Oh, my goodness, Buck. God dang, you've caught some fish, Buck. Wow, look at that. Uh-oh, Buck. You better run, Buck. Game warden's after you. You better hurry. He caught you, dude. Caught you red-handed. I can't believe you caught fish out of that mud hole, though. Look at the mud flying in the air. You better hurry, Buck. Man, Buck is going to have a fish fry tonight. He's going to take some fish home to Candy and Butch and Victor and Candy's twin sister. A whole family reunion down there in the old trailer park. Look at him. He's so happy. He's so thrilled. You better run, though. That game warden's getting close. Uh-oh. He's here. The sirens went off. I don't know where he's at. But, Buck, you better hide. Hide in that Hummer right there, Buck. Yeah, that's the best place to hide right there. That is where the castle is. That's where the king is. In that Hummer right there. Yeah. That is the office. All right. Well, bring us to our intermission. Be a good time to stretch those legs, get you something to eat and drink. And we'll be back with some feature racing very, very soon here at the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. 2P of Brad Phillips.
In row number 4 on the inside or outside his choice, car number 82, Brandon Hall.
Now, Buck, these are the super stocks. These aren't the pure stocks.
Okay.
These are the super stocks.
They're better.
These are like This class is Butch, and the pure stocks is Buck.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
These are the supers right here.
They're.
Mark Davis there on the
Can
pole.
I pick a car?
Yeah, pick one. Who pick it?
I like that one in the front there, that 5.6.
That 5.6.
That car looks fancy.
He is currently your track point leader here.
Well, god dang.
All day, we're getting ready to go racing. Here we go. Green flag is in the air as Mark Davis, Buck's pick for tonight, is out front. Ted Welshmeyer looking to go on the inside, though, side by side. Down the back stretch, down the turns 3 and 4. Mark Davis trying to hold on and take that lead from the 21W Welshmeyer. He holds on.
Welshmeyer to the inside of Davis. He gets him coming out of turn 2 down the back stretch. Look at that.
Buck, he probably should have picked that 21 machine right now. He's having a really good run, but here comes the wild child, the 7 Joshua Lewis. But here comes Davis back on the inside.
Davis to the inside coming into turn number 1. Oh, dang, that's some racing there. Down the back stretch, Ted's got him.
Here comes Joshua Lewis, though. Joshua Lewis, the wild child in the 7, right there in that 3rd spot. They come out of 4, and still Ted Welshmeyer out front.
Look at that little spaceship following him around.
I
That
know.
UFO's been chasing me and Hummer.
Look at that great graphics there from that spaceship.
That's got a camera?
Yeah.
I never knew.
Is that from SpaceX?
I guess.
Yeah.
That's some Tesla stuff.
So last week's feature winner, the 21W, Ted Welshmeyer is out front. Your leader, the 56, Noah Mark Davis. I think he's gaining, Buck. Is he gaining?
I don't know. It's back and forth. You just can't quite tell. It seems like they're both searching for a line to get them around the track.
That's right. All searching out there on the track. See if they can find.
Ooh, Davis loses a little ground out of 2 there.
So the 21, Ted Welshmeyer, trying to expand his lead.
Joshua Lewis right behind him, looking for number 2.
He's smoking a lot there.
That you shouldn't smoke. It's bad for your health.
Yeah, I think Butch needs to stop smoking. You think you can help him?
There's some classes we can get him in.
Yeah. And 20.
Hey, you know what?
What?
They're keeping her clean. That's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, we haven't seen that yellow flag yet.
That Joker Weldon yellow flag is hiding. Look at
Yeah.
that. You know what them flags mean? That means halfway.
Halfway through. That's right, Buck.
I've been doing some research on Google about racetrack. No.
Oh,
Dang.
Buck, look what you did.
You know what I did? I started talking about it and it happened.
You did.
Dadgum.
All right. It's like you know the future. So the 82 there, Brandon Hall went around there, bringing out the Joker Welding caution.
Well, god dang! If y'all are bored during this caution flag, you can head out to the infield and fish that little water hole. There's some pretty good bass in there.
I say you probably took them all.
I reckon there's more. I didn't think there'd be 3 in there, to be honest.
Do you have your fishing license?
We don't need to talk about that.
Do you have the conservation app on your phone?
We don't need to talk about that either.
Oh. Do you have a cell phone?
I got a flip phone.
A flip phone? Well, Buck, if you ever need some welding done to your trailer at your trailer park, I know a pretty good buddy, Joe, over there in turn number 3. He owns that Joker Welding, and he's a really good welder.
You know what? I watched that son of a gun on TikTok.
He has a TikTok?
He's got a TikTok, and he did 1 million+ views on a video about a car battery. It was really interesting.
Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff about a car battery. What's the number one thing you learned?
I learned not to mess with it because I don't know nothing about batteries.
You just know about hunting and fishing, right?
That's right. Hunting and fishing and candy.
What about Mandy?
I can't talk about that.
Okay. All right, so the 21W and Ted Welshmeyer is out front. 56, Mark Davis and Joshua Lewis in that road 2.
Look at Davis. He's looking on the inside. Look at him.
Yeah,
he's peeking.
He's trying to peek.
Here we go. Nope, he's going to slide up high. Nope, he's going to get low in 1. Watch this, low in 1. Here we go. He did not do that. Never mind.
But No, but that 7 of Joshua Lewis, though, is gaining.
He is. He's looking to the inside of Davis.
I told fans earlier, if you forgot your bug spray, don't worry. Joshua Lewis is taking care of all the bugs.
He's got that mosquito repellent, natural style. That's 10W30 weight.
You get that at First Light Outfitters.
You get that at AutoZone.
AutoZone. As 21W10, Welshmeyer is out front. 56 of Mark Davis in second. 7 of Joshua Lewis in that third spot. The 32s are battling back there. 32X there. And Brad Phillips and the 32 of Jim Button. Mark Davis getting a little fishy. Fishtailing back there. He's probably had too much fish. You've been giving some of your fish?
I don't talk about. Oh, look at here. Look at here. Front stretch, 32.
Oh, he's going to
He lost power right there. Look at
stay out of the fishing hole.
Oh, he got a flat tire. Left
He
rear
does.
flat.
Uh-oh. There goes the 82 back again.
Oh, man.
What
That's
you got?
the fishing hole. Listen, y'all can't drive in the fishing hole.
So the 32 is still on the track. We're still staying green.
Hey, we're green flag, buddy.
And he's like Lightning McQueen on the final lap, trying to finish the race.
Lightning McQueen says, ka-chow.
What do you say?
God dang.
And the 21W of Ted
That's the
Welshmeyer.
white flag.
White flag one more time around. Buck, he won last week. And it looks like he's going to do it again this week.
I'm telling you what, that's a good-looking race car, and he's getting checkers, not wreckers.
And he gets the checker flag. Runner up in the national point standings. The 21W, Ted Welshmeyer, coming home. Your
look.
leader.
He's got his hand out the window saying, yeehaw.
Yeah. 56 of Mark Davis. Coming home second there. And the 7 of Joshua Lewis coming on third. Look at him. He's excited, Buck.
Hey, I'd be happy too if I won a race.
He's going down there close to the fishing hole.
Yep. You
He's
better
go-
stay away. That game warden's looking.
He's going down there to Remax Next Generation Victory Lane to take his picture.
Hey, how do you reckon they cash them big checks?
Well, that's very true because you can't take it through the drive-through.
You can't put it in that little spaceship that shoots through that tube. How do
Nope.
you fit that check in there?
Well, I don't know. Do you cut it in parts and,
Well, I think if you cut a
Divide
check
it?
up, it ain't no good no more.
well, maybe, it's like communion, how Jesus broke the bread into different parts and gave it to people. Maybe he's going to break the check into different parts and give it to people.
Well, that's
Bless
really
people.
nice. That's super nice.
Very-
I need to find that guy in the pits and say hello.
He might give you some money there on that TikTok.
Well, that'd be okay.
All right, here we go. It's time for the Macadoodles Power Eye Pure Stocks. It is Brandon Knutson, Greg Dykstra, your front row, Justin McDowell, Trevor Ellingson, row number 2, Corey Henson, Chad Evans, row number 3, and green flag is in the air. That was quick.
That was
but
real fast.
Brandon Knutson out front. The 5 of Justin McDowell right now, currently your track point leader runner in that second spot.
He's looking good. He's peeking on the inside, coming out of 3 and 4, looking down the front stretch. Can he get him?
Hurry, Buck, pick you out a car.
He's going to try. Well, hang on.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that 5, that yellow one.
That yellow 5?
That's
Okay.
a pretty car. Candy likes yellow.
What about Mandy? What's her favorite color?
I can't say.
The
We
one-
need to leave Mandy out of this shit.
1K and Brandon Knutson out front, and the caution comes out.
That car spun a circle.
Look, it's the candy flag. It's the yellow flag. It's her
That-
favorite color.
That means, you know what that flag means? Somebody sent it too hard, and y'all got to just chill out for a minute. Hey, what class is next, Shane?
Mac is the late models. You're friends with some of those late model drivers,
Hey.
aren't you?
You know what? I like Dustin Walker. I
Yeah.
like Stephen Price.
Yeah.
You know who's been my best good friend since we were 15 years old?
Who's that?
Dustin Atkinson.
I know we played your guys' song on
I
the
heard that. That was Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama.
I heard it.
That's on the record charts.
That's awesome. Dusty's a heck of a
Hey,
guitar
Ted's
player.
waving at you.
Hi. Good job on your win. That's a pretty four-wheeler.
Is that better than yours? Is that yours?
No, that's better than mine.
Okay.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Get ready, Shane. Lights are off.
Lights are off. And look at that shot, Buck.
That drone stuff is cool.
That is cool. As the 1K of Brandon Knudsen trying to hold off that 5 of Justin McDowell. Justin McDowell is Buck's pick for tonight. They're side by side. Look at the race back there for that 3rd spot, though. Greg Dykstra trying to hold off the 8K of Tyler Knudsen. Knudsen's are on the outside. McDowell's and Dykstra on the inside. Here comes the 42 of Trevor Ellingson.
Oh, my gosh. There's a big old clump of them right there.
Just
It's a cluster, he says.
a cluster. But Justin McDowell is not in the cluster. He's leading the cluster out of turn number 4. And look at the 12 of Greg Dykstra.
Hey, we're too deep on the inside there. Look at this. They're gonna take them 3 wide before it's
Oh,
over with.
almost.
Look at this. Oh,
Yeah,
look.
definitely 2 wide down the back stretch.
That little spaceship's right in there, too.
Brandon Knudsen in that 2nd spot, but his younger brother Tyler Knudsen has now just taken over the 3rd spot.
You know, that's kind of funny. Brothers seem to always fight. Even on. Oh, look out, Shane.
Oh.
We got a crash.
All right, Buck, I figured something out.
What? What's that?
Don't talk about anything, because when you talk about something, it happens. You're talking about how there's no caution, and the caution came out. You're talking about those brothers, and look what happened. Look what you did.
Shane, I kind of think I'm bad luck.
You are. And you can't have bad luck going into next week, especially with that TV show. Hey,
I'm scared, Shane.
tell us the truth. You think you're the dad?
I know I'm not. I met Candy when she was already pregnant with baby Betsy.
Well, yeah, that's
I think I know who it is, but I can't say.
okay.
There's lawyers involved at this point.
Well, I feel bad for your lawyer because he's going to lose.
I can't afford a lawyer.
Okay. So you're defending yourself, or you're
Yes.
representing yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
And I just plead the 5th.
Okay. Hey, look, there's that spaceship.
That goddamn UFO.
There he is. This is Buck,
You
everybody.
sucker.
Follow
Yeah,
him
come
on Missouri.
I'll knock you out, boy. Come on, bring it, pumpkin.
You scared him away. So the 5 of Justin McDowell is
That's the one I picked,
he's
Shane.
by himself. The 1K of Brandon Knudsen on the inside, the
Hey.
12 of Greg Dykstra on the outside.
This is my favorite part. They go real slow, and they all get real close together. Like
And what are they watching for?
they're watching for that green flag, for Keith to drop that green flag, and then they're all going to go real fast.
Yep.
Watch them.
And who leads them? That 5.
That number 5, that yellow one I picked. Watch
Yep.
it. Watch it. Here we go.
Here we go.
Whenever he takes off, they all go real fast. Green flag, here we come. We're racing. That's how you do it, boys.
That's how you do it. The 5 of Justin McDowell leads them into turns 1 and 2. Here comes the 42 of Trevor Ellingson. Running there on the inside of the 1K of Brandon Knudsen.
Hey, where'd Trevor come from?
At 42. He came from Lebanon.
Well, I knew that.
Okay.
I'm just saying, a minute ago, he wasn't in the top 3, and now he is.
Here he comes.
Oh, he's looking to the inside. I don't
Look
think
at that
he,
race back there for 4th between the
that's a
12
pretty
and the
good
6.
race. I'm watching 2nd and 3rd.
Uh-oh.
We got a yellow.
We got a piece of debris. You see it over there in turn
Yep.
number 2?
Hey, if I wasn't up here talking in this microphone, I'd go get that.
What do you think it is?
I think
Oh, he
that
just-
guy just ran over. They're all
Oh.
running over it. Guys, every one of you have run over that. 8 missed it. And 14 missed it. Okay, now we got 6 flat tires and 2 cars left.
You think we need to go to the Vision Center at Walmart and check everybody's eyes?
We probably should. I mean, guys, don't run over stuff. It hurts your tires. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not even a real scientist.
And look, you're supposed to be working, and Simon had to go over there and pick that piece up.
Well, here's the deal. Whenever I get a job, I do the least amount possible and still get paid.
Minimum wage?
Below that.
Below that? Okay.
Whatever that is.
All right, so the 1K of Brandon Knudsen will have the choice between the bottom or the top. He will choose the inside lane, so that 42 of Trevor Ellingson will go on the outside. So come into the flag stand.
Here we go. Lights are off.
Lights are off.
You know what that means, Shane?
What's that mean?
The lights go off. That means one more lap, and then we're green flag racing.
That's right.
Look at him packed in there
This
like a loaf of bread.
We will call this the Missouri Public Hunter Pace Lap when the lights are
I
off.
like that.
You like that?
God dang. That's got a nice ring to it. Here we go. Here we go. Are we going to do it?
We're going to set it off
Oh,
here.
it looks good. Green flag, we're racing again. God dang.
Justin McDowell out front in that 5.
Trevor Ellingston on the outside looking for number 2. Can he get it down the backstretch?
He's running on that high side. Here we go. He's gaining. Look at the battle behind him, though.
Oh
we
my
got
gosh.
almost 3 wide.
3 wide out.
Turn number 4. Tyler Knutson has came from the back and is making his way to the top 5.
Ellingston in that number 2 spot trying to hunt down your leader.
Justin McDowell has a 12-point lead on the 8K of Tyler Knutson. He's trying to extend that point lead. The 42 of Trevor Ellington trying to hold off the 1K of Brandon Knutson. The 12, though, of Greg Dykstra had a hot start, but he is at a slow pace right now. But here we go. Things are heated up there with your leaders, and the caution coming out.
He's got a flat right rear tire. You got to put air in them tires, drivers.
He probably ran over that piece there in turn
That's
number
what
2.
I'm talking about. You run over the metal, you get flat tires.
I'll tell you what, though, Buck, these lights are so bright. I wish I had a pair of those heavy glare eyewear.
Hey, okay, but real talk.
Okay.
The CEO of Heavy Glare Eyewear follows me.
He does?
He likes almost every video I post.
Look at you, Buck. You're just an old
I'm just an old country boy, but
in a trailer park.
I wear Butch wears his sunglasses, and I guess he likes them.
Hey, did your trailer survive the storm the other night?
Oh, it did. We've got it tied down with ratchet straps and blue tarps.
That's good.
You got tires. You put tarps on the roof and then tires on the tarps. That's what holds it down.
Well, if you need any stuff for your trailer, go to Lowe's Home Improvement. Lowe's is the
We
best.
got blocks under it, not on top. The roof isn't strong enough to hold blocks on top. Your tires are lighter than blocks.
Oh, Buck.
I'm telling you what, y'all. I'm gonna start a weekly class in Lebanon about just simple things like balancing a checkbook and mailing a letter, changing your filter in your furnace.
I can see it now. BC, Bucks Counseling.
Bucks Counseling.
BCC, Bucks Counseling Center.
Adulting 101.
All right, so the 42
What'd you
of
pick?
Trevor Ellington will have the choice between the top or the bottom.
He picked the top.
He was running good on that high side.
He was looking good up there. Let's see if he can get her done.
But, Buck, I was going to tell you, our suites down there are sponsored by Lowe's Home Improvement. So if you need anything for your trailer, go to Lowe's. They got
Lowe's?
some good, yeah. It's right up the road here.
Hey, funny story. I was in Lowe's a couple weeks ago, and a guy recognized me.
Yeah.
I could tell he was looking at me.
Yeah.
Well, I went home, and then I got on TikTok and looked, and there was a comment, and a guy said, "You have a twin in Lebanon, Missouri." I seen him in Lowe's. I said, "Homie, that was me."
Oh, Buck.
Hey, we're racing again here, Shane.
Green flag is in the air. Justin McDowell out front trying to hold on to his lead. But
Trevor Ellingston on the high
wide.
side, going down the back stretch.
We're going to get 3 wide this turn right here. Turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's
We're
gonna
getting
do
it.
Look
We're
at
getting
him.
it. Oh, yep.
Get him in
Yep.
it. There you go.
Three
Right there.
wide out of 4.
God dang.
We can tell the future, Buck.
You know, it's a gift.
Look at that. It's Tyler Knutson, Brandon Knutson, Trevor Ellington battling for that second spot. Brandon Knutson had an early caution at the beginning of the race, but he has made his way up towards that
We got a
second
car
spot.
turn. Look at that. Turn number 4. He spun around.
That 6 of Corey Henson.
He's back under power. We're going to stay
We're
green.
staying green. Great.
Nope.
Oh. And that Joker welding caution coming out.
Oh, come on.
So that will bring out the caution.
Well, god dang.
Pure Stocks are sponsored by Macadoodles. They're located in Osage Beach. Macadoodles with the world-class wine selections, the great prices on beer, and friendly service. There's no place quite like it at Macadoodles in Osage Beach. You need to go to Osage Beach. Go to Macadoodles.
I was listening to you talk about that. I ought to go up there and get Candy a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
She would like that.
She would. What about Mandy?
Shane, I can't talk about Mandy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang. Oh, look.
Here we go. Green flag is in the air.
Hey, Ellingston took the bottom this time.
Yeah.
He's changing up his strategy.
Here we go. Tyler Knutson, though, he's on that outside. See, Trevor went on the inside, and Tyler Knutson's going on the outside.
Whoa,
look at him.
Look at him throw it in there into turn number 3.
Throwing it hard and in there. He's leaving it all on the track. That's some good racing out there, Buck.
You know what? This is just some awesome stuff. I don't know why everybody in town ain't out here at Midway Speedway watching this. This is this is just awesome.
It is awesome. Look at that, side by side, 3 cars up front battling for the lead spot. Down the backstretch they go now. Tyler Knutson trying to go 2 in a row, but he's a couple of spots short right now. But look at him. Here we go. 3 wide turn 1 and 2.
Oh, dang.
Here we go. Tyler Knutson on the outside.
Whoa.
Oh, and here we come out of 4. It will be 2 more laps to go.
3 wide down the front stretch, Shane. It's a heck of a race.
What a race. Tyler Knutson came from the back to the front. Before the caution, he was in the front. Went to the back and has made his way up. If he holds on, this will be win number 7 for him. White flag is in the air.
One more time
He's
around.
looking to close the gap in the point standings.
Look at this. He's trying to check out down the backstretch.
Down
Look at that
the
gap.
backstretch, down to turn number 3 and 4. He goes one more turn. Look at the battle back there for second, though. Trevor Ellington, Brandon Knutson, Preston McDowell, and Justin McDowell. And Tyler Knutson, your feature winner. The 42 of Trevor Ellington. He'll be the 1 of Brandon Knutson and the 5 of Justin McDowell. What a race, Buck.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah.
See this light in front of us?
Yeah.
You see all them bugs?
Yeah.
That's good fishing bait.
That is, Buck. But what about that race we just saw?
I'm sweating.
You get distracted very, very easily.
I mean, them bugs are good fishing bait, but that race is so good. I'm sweating, and I just... That was intense, man.
It was very, very intense, and Tyler Knutson making it 2 in a row.
Hey, what is late models next?
Yeah.
Oh, Shane, I like late models.
So Tyler Knutson, once he's on a winning streak, he continues it. He's gotten 3 wins in a row, 2 wins in a row, and now he's back to 2 wins in a row. But it's time for the Spectrum Design late models.
Hey, speaking of Spectrum Designs, they are currently working on making some merchandise for the Missouri Public Hunter.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I worked with Eric this past week. He's a really cool guy. Everybody up there at Spectrum Designs.
Heck of a guy. Can't wait to get all that stuff in for y'all.
All right, here we go. On the pole for this one. Tell them who's on the pole, Buck.
My best good friend since we were 15 years old, number 4A, Dustin Atkinson, to his outside, the 14W of Dustin Walker.
Row number 2 on the inside from Moody, Missouri. That'll be the 5 of Austin Vincent. On his outside, the 52 out of Bolivar, Missouri of Stephen Price.
In the third row, car 13, Sean Whitman from Fairgrove, Missouri, to his outside, Kyle Bates from Springfield in car 74.
Hey, Buck, do you know Kyle's boy, Luke, is over here in the grandstands?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's sitting right down there. Right down there.
Dog.
Yeah. He's waving. Look, he's waving at his daddy. Yeah.
Hey, I talked to that kid earlier. He said that I wasn't supposed to be fishing, and I told him I can fish wherever I want.
You did?
I did. He was kind of mouthy, but...
Well, he's sitting down there with Grandma and Grandpa and enjoying the races.
Well, that's good. You know what, Shane? I think I'm actually going to go. I'm gonna leave you, and I'm going to go enjoy the races too.
Okay, you probably need to go down there and talk to Luke. Ask him how he thinks his dad's going to do.
I might do that. All right,
Okay.
Shane, it was good seeing you.
Yeah, it's good seeing you, Buck. Good luck, hey, on your TV show, and I wish the best luck to you, which you already know you think you're going to lose, but you know what? You're nobody's ever a loser, Buck.
Well,
I just want the best for you and Mandy, okay?
There's-
Candy, sorry. Candy.
God dang, Shane.
Here we go. Lights are off. Great racing here. We continue with the Spectrum Design late models. Green flag is in the air. Here we go. Out front is out 4A, Dustin Atkinson. As we got caution on this track for the 13 of Sean Whitman, bringing out the Joker Welding caution. We talked about Spectrum Design. Spectrum Design located right up Highway 32 here. As they have all your printing in one place, so you can be fully equipped to promote your business, small to large printing business cards, and signs, and promotional products. As they are located at 822 East Highway 32, Lebanon, Missouri, 417-664-9695. Here we go. Lights are off. Going to go back racing this time with Dustin Atkinson and Dustin Walker on the front row. Green flag is in the air. Dustin Atkinson out front, Dustin Walker in that second spot. He drives it hard there in turn number 4. You're right there in the midst of them on ShirleyDirt.tv. Dustin Walker trying to hold on that second spot as the 5 of Austin Vincent's on the inside and takes over. Has the advantage going there in the turns 3 and 4. Dustin Atkinson, last week's feature winner, out front with the 5 of Austin Vincent, is closing in on your leader. He is carrying in that horsepower down the backstretch. He is not letting up, leaving it all on the track as the 5 of Austin Vincent, now your new race leader out front. Dustin Atkinson, though, he is a handy man behind that wheel. He's now on the inside of Vincent. They're racing hard and clean up front for the lead. Austin Vincent now still out front, your leader. Dustin Atkinson, though, not even in a minute, any inch. As he's staying right there with Vincent. Here comes Vincent on the outside. Dustin Atkinson on the inside. They're side by side. Atkinson trying to take back the lead down the front stretch they go. Dustin Atkinson now back towards the front as he is now taking over the lead again. They're trading places up front, but here comes the 52 of Stephen Bryce. That 52 machine, he's behind the 14 of Dustin Walker. As we're right now single file around the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. And it is Dustin Atkinson out front. 5 of Austin Vincent in second. And 14 of Dustin Walker in that third spot. Down the back stretch, Dustin Atkinson, your leader. Austin Vincent, the 5 right there in second. 14 of Dustin Walker in third. Single file around the mighty Lebanon Midway Speedway. Dustin Atkinson having a 2-car length lead on the 5 of Austin Vincent. Dustin Atkinson trying to get his 6th feature win this season. 5 wins, 10 top 5s, and 10 top 10s. A big lead on the 52 is Stephen Price in the point standings. As Atkinson will go into turns 3 and 4 out of 4. There'll be 2 more times around for the 4A of Dustin Atkinson. Down the backstretch now, Dustin Atkinson going into turns 3 and 4. Down to 4. White flag is in the air one more time around. Out of turn number 4, Dustin Atkinson getting the checkered flag. Austin Vincent, the 5, coming home second. 14 of Dustin Walker coming home third. So the 4A of Dustin Atkinson is going to the Remax Next Generation Victory Lane for the 6th time this season for him, as he is going to expand his points lead as we get ready now for the Norris Logging POWRi Midwest Modifieds feature. This is how they will line up on the pole for this one. He is currently your POWRi national point leader and currently your track point leader out of Springfield, Missouri. It's going to be a 64 of Pete Richardson. On his outside, it's going to be the 4C of Braden Carter. Row number 2 on the inside from Lebanon, Missouri, it's going to be the 18T of Tony Wright. On his outside, the 32 of Joe Francis. Row number 3 on the inside from Lebanon, Missouri, it's going to be the 7C of Derek Cook. And on his outside, the 4 of Caleb Rhodes. Row number 4 on the inside from Springfield, Missouri is going to be the 6T of Austin Treadway. And on his outside, it's going to be the 25 of Billy Jones. Row number 5 on the inside, it'll be the 05 of Cheyenne Bauman. On her outside, it'll be the 5H of Austin Huntley out of Lebanon, Missouri. And row number 6 is going to be the 28 of Wesley Briggs out of Lebanon, Missouri. Lights are off for the Norris Logging POWRi Midwest Modified feature here tonight. Round number 12. And here we go. Green flag is in the air. Pete Richardson out front. 18T of Tony Wright in that second spot. Here comes the 7C of Derek Cook. He's in front of that 32 of Joe Francis as they're racing hard for that 4th spot there. Lap number 1 going to the 64 though of Petey Richardson. 18 of Tony Wright trying to hold off that 4C of Braden Connor. 7C of Derek Cook right there as well. But here comes the 32 of Joe Francis. And caution is coming out. We got debris in turn number 1. And so the choker welding caution will come out. You can see the debris right there in turn number 1. Got 1 lap in. It's the 64 Pete Richardson looking to get back in the Remax Next Generation Victory Lane, as it's been 4 weeks since he's been in Victory Lane. of Tony Wright having a good run there, and they're in that 2nd spot. So here we go, lights are going off. The 64 Pete Richardson. Green flag is in the air. Pete Richardson out front. 18 of Tony Ryan trying to hold that second spot. Here comes the 4C though. Braden Carter on the inside. They're side by side for that runner-up spot there. Side by side. Carter and Wright battling for the second spot. The 32 of Joe Francis in that fourth spot. But it's all Pete Richardson out front in the 64. Great racing here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway for the Norris Logging POWRi Midwest Modifieds. As Pete Richardson out front by himself. 18 of Tony Wright still in that second spot. The 4C of Braden Connor in third. Here comes the 32 though of Joe Francis. He's looking to make a run on the inside and take over the third spot there from Connor. He slides up in front of Connor. They make a little bit of contact. It's hard-nosed racing right there. As the 64, Pete Richardson still out front. Francis slides up the track. Connor takes advantage. He's now on the inside. Look at the great shot there at the leader of the 64, Pete Richardson. Got to go, rocking our racing. As he is rocking tonight in front. The 18 of Tony Wright in second. The 4C of Braden Connor in third. Pete Richardson, 4 feature wins this season for him. 10 top 5s, 11 top 10s. Pete Richardson now on the backstretch. Great looking car right there is hitting his marks. As 18 of Tony Wright still settling right there in that second spot. The 4C of Braden Carter in third. Single file all the way through pretty much of the field. As the 64 Richardson is out front. 18 of Tony Wright second. The 4C of Braden Carter in third. Pete Richardson coming out of 4. Still out front with his big lead. Put on Facebook, he's looking to get the setup back the way he had it earlier this season. And Cheyenne Bauman got sideways there, but great job by her to keep a hold of it as we're staying green. And we got trouble in turn number 2, 1 and 2, the 5H. Of Austin Huntley bringing out the caution. So that will change things up here. Uh-oh, and the 18. So 18T of Tony Wright showing the track. Looks like some weight over there off of in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Thank you, Tony, for pointing that out. But Norris Logging is a logging family-owned and operated business specializing in harvesting and marketing hardwood timber. Check them out on Facebook. Give them a call at 417-664-6366. Hope those that are watching on ShowMeDirt.tv are enjoying tonight's coverage. As always, improving the production of our live stream here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway. Got a pretty good crew down there in the production booth down there. Great view here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway, a sky shot bird's eye view. The beautiful facility here. Look at the big old grandstand section there on off of turn number 4. See the nice VIP suites right there. And they're off in the turn number 1 and 2 and doing a little, don't get dizzy there. I'm getting a little bit dizzy. 32, the 18T of Tony Wright will have the choice between the bottom or the top. He will choose that bottom. The 4C of Braden Connor will be on the top, as Richardson is your leader out front. If you guys like tonight's production on ShowMeDirt.tv, make sure you shoot a message to Show Me Dirt or Nathan Morrison Photography. Let them guys know you appreciate them and the coverage that you're getting on the stream. But no start. Well, that was very, very close. So the 32, Joe Francis, had the window net come down there, and so he wanted to latch that back up there for him. Keep the driver safe. Don't forget to follow us on our website as well at www.midwayspeedway.net. We have different social media outlets that you can follow us on Facebook, website, My Race Pass. And all right, Pete Richardson will lead him down the backstretch in the turn 3 and 4. And green flag is back in the air. Pete Richardson out front, the 18 of Tony Wright in second. 4C of Braden Connor in that third spot. For Braden Connor looking on the inside of Wright, but Wright pulled away out of 4. Down on the front stretch they go. Pete Richardson trying to hold on to the lead as the race for second is getting tight. Here comes Richardson out of 4. It will be 2 more laps to go. Braden Connor on the inside, the 18T of Tony Wright. They're racing side by side, running out of time. It's all the 64 Richardson out front, but the race back there for second and third. White flag is in the air one more time around. It's been 4 weeks since the 64 Pete Richardson's been in the Remax Next Generation victory lane. So he's getting ready to make it 5 wins this season out down the front stretch. Checker flags in the air for the 64 Pete Richardson. The 18C of Tony Wright coming home second. 14C of Braden Connor coming home third. The 32 of Joe Francis coming home fourth. In this the 7C of Derek Cook rounded out the top 5. It's now time for our final feature of the night, the J2 cars, USRA B mods. It's on the pole for this one. Out of Marshfield, Missouri, it's going to be the 9 of Sam Petty on his outside. It's going to be the 6 of Jay Flynn. Row number 2 on the inside. It's going to be the 68 of Donnie Pitts out of Lebanon, Missouri on his outside. The 39 of Dwight Brown. Row number 3 on the inside. It's going to be Lynchburg, Missouri's 15H of Jeremy Hazel. On his outside, it's going to be the 9 or 71C of Tim Clemens. And the 65 of Chris Jackson. As Clemens choosing to go tailback. Jackson will move up on the outside there of turn row number 3. Lights are off for the final feature of the night. Here we go. Sam Petty looking for his first win this season. Let's see if he can get it done. Green flag is in the air as he leads them down the front stretch in the turns 1 and 2. Down out of 2 they come. Sam Petty out front, the 6 of Jay Flynn in second, the 68 of Donnie Benson out third spot. 39 of the white Brown running right now in that 4th spot. Chris Jackson on the inside of Brown. They're side by side. It's Sam Petty out front. Jay Flynn in the 6th in the 2nd spot. The 68 of Donnie Benson in 3rd. Great racing back there in the middle of the pack there between Jackson and the white Brown. Great view on ShowMeDirt.tv. See right there, one of them in the racetrack got a little bit of character for the amount of rain we received this week. But other than that, the track is really smooth tonight. As I know, Sam Petty has gotten 3 heat race wins in a row. He's looking for his first feature win this season. The 6 of Jay Flynn in that 2nd spot. The 65 of Chris Jackson in 3rd. Jay Flynn right now 2nd in the point standings. 45 points behind the 65 of Chris Jackson. This season, it's been Chris Jackson, Mitchell Franklin, and Ryan Gilmore. Rematch Next Generation Victory Lane, but Sam Petty looking to make that 4 different winners this season. As it's still Sam Petty out front. 6 of Jay Flynn in 2nd. Jackson in the 65 in 3rd. It's Petty, Quinn, and Jackson. Quinn with a little bit of a lead there on the 65 of Jackson, but Sam Petty is in his own zip code out front. Jackson now closing in on the 6 of Jay Flynn. Here comes Jackson on the inside of Flynn, down the backstretch down. Jackson, though, running up, and he swings it high up the track there, trying to shut the door on the 6 of Jay Flynn. But he's running out of time. 5 more laps to go. Jackson is going to have to let it all out right here if he's going to catch that 9 of Sam Petty. But Sam Petty getting quicker and quicker each and every lap, hitting his marks. Working his way through lap traffic there to Sam Petty. Mentioned it earlier, 3 heat races in a row, but hasn't got that feature win this season yet. He's looking to get it done tonight. Has 2 more laps to go for the 9 of Sam Petty. Sam Petty out front, your leader. Turn number 4. Sam Petty going to turn 3 and 4. Out of 4, he is going to get the white flag one more time around for Marshville, Missouri. Sam Petty in the 9. Jackson in the 65, still in 2nd. 6 of Jay Flynn in 3rd. But out of Marshville, Missouri, he's going to make it the 4th different feature winner this season. It's going to be Marshville, Missouri, the 9 of Sam Petty, your feature winner. Chris Jackson coming on 2nd. The 6 of Jay Flynn coming on 3rd. So Sam Petty making it 2 different feature winners in a row in our J2 Cars USRA B-Mod class this season. as he will make his way to the Remax Next Generation victory lane. What a run for that 9 of Sam Petty. Sam Petty is parking it down there. What a run for Sam Petty. Race fans, let them hear you. Your J2 Cars USRA B-Mod feature winner, the 9 of Sam Petty. Celebrating down there in the Remax Next Generation victory lane. Congratulations to Sam. Congratulations to all of our feature winners tonight. And good job by all of our drivers tonight. It has been a great night here, racing here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway for round number 12. We get ready for round number 13 next Friday night, right here at the Lebanon Midway Speedway. On behalf of everybody here in the booth and the staff on hand here tonight, we want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for watching on ShowMeDirt.tv. I hope each and every one of you drive home safely. Have a great week.